All right, greetings YouTube and fellow cigar box guitarists. Del Puckett here with a lesson video. And in this lesson I want to talk about arpeggios. Arpeggios. All right, maybe some of you don't know what an arpeggio is. An arpeggio is a noun. And it says here the definition is the notes of a chord played in succession, either ascending or descending. All right, so typically we're going to have two of them. We're going to have a major and a minor chord shape. The major chord shape is built on the 1, 3, and 5, and the minor chord shape is built on the flat 3 and the 5. Okay, so if you don't know what that is, it's okay. Maybe you can learn what that is in this video here. So what I did is I drew out the diagrams. First, the diagram of the major. That's the guitar neck there. Those are the strings and the frets. And those are the very first position, the very first major chord in the key. And this is its arpeggio. And this is assuming a 1-5-1 tuning. It could be EBE, or it could be GDG, or it could be DAD. It doesn't matter. These patterns will work for any 1-5-1 tuning. So this is the major, and this is the minor. So you can pause these on this diagram and take a better look if you like, and I will also show you where to place your fingers. All right, you might ask yourself, why do I need to learn arpeggios? Well, here's the reason. There's a lot of benefits that come by learning arpeggios. Number one, learning the fretboard. There's probably no better way to learn the fretboard than to just break it up into the subchords, the arpeggios, and then memorize the patterns. In this case here, there's really only two patterns that you got to memorize. If you just memorize these two patterns, you can play just about every note in the key all the way up and down the fretboard. And it helps you create a mental roadmap, helps you visualize the fretboard. That's a huge benefit. Second, depending on how you play it, and there's multiple ways, there's no right or wrong way. I'll show you a couple of ways that you can play arpeggios, but however you play it, it's great for building strength and dexterity. It's great for coordination too. I mean, the right hand has to fire off at the left hand at the same time. It's great for building up the muscle memory as well. So just like anything else, you're going to start off slow. You're going to gradually work up speed so that where you can play faster and faster and faster. And then finally, arpeggios really do expand your musical vocabulary. And there's many applications here. You can use it as a warm-up exercise, to stretch like before a gig or whatever. Sweep picking sounds awesome when you sweep pick arpeggios. Good for building up speed, and like I said, improvisational tool. Whenever you run out of licks, you can just start arpeggiating and you're probably going to sound really cool. All right, so I'm going to give you some examples, real-time examples, and then you can take the ball and run with it. All right, the very first one is major, and it's going to start off here on the 4th fret. Index finger on the 4th fret, pinky on the 7th fret, middle finger on the middle string of the 5th fret, index finger back to the 4th fret, high string, and then the pinky back to the 7th. You can alternate pick, you can sweep pick, you can hammer. The next one is minor, and it's going to start off here on the 5th fret. So index finger on the 5th fret, pinky to the 9th, the middle finger to the middle string on the 7th, the index finger to the 5th fret again on the high string, and then the pinky back to the 9th fret. So these are just patterns. So that's the minor shape. The first one was the major shape. Second one was the minor shape. Anyhow, so they go all the way up the neck. Third one's minor. Fourth one's major. Fifth one is major. Sixth one is minor. So, there's huge benefits to that. Seriously, you will never, ever regret, ever, learning your arpeggios. So thanks for watching, and be sure to practice those things and let me know how you're doing.